The feathers are silvery grey, and so are his body and legs. The feet are big and black, like crab's claws. The Owl Man seemed to disappear around 76, as quickly as it had appeared, but then in 78, a 16-year-old girl saw a monster like a devil flying up through the trees near Old Mawnan Church, and on August the 2nd, 3 young French girls also saw him near the church. They were frightened by something very big, like a great big furry bird. It was white, with a gaping mouth and big round eyes. The Owl Man is not an isolated phenomenon. Around the world, eerie tales of winged humanoid creatures haunt the annals of paranormal lore. One of the most famous, of course, being the Mothman of Point Pleasant in West Virginia. First sighted in 1966, the Mothman was described as a tall, dark figure with large glowing eyes and huge wings. Like the Owl Man, it was often seen around an old structure. In this case, it was then an abandoned TNT plant. In Hythe, Kent, in England, there is the tale of the Hythe Mothman, as it has become known, sighted in 1962. This is where John Flaxton and his friends encountered a headless, winged creature near Sandling Park. They described it as human-sized, completely black, with bat-like wings and webbed feet. This creature appeared after they had observed a strange, hovering light that seemed to follow them. And you can watch a video about the Hythe Mothman on my channel, funnily enough. I'll put a link to that in the description of this video. In Freiburg, Germany, there is the tale of the Freiburg Shrieker, a monstrous winged entity that's said to have driven miners away from their work with its blood-curdling screams in the 70s. Miners described it as having a humanoid shape with large bat-like wings, and its presence was enough to halt mining operations because of the fear that came with it. Similarly, in Latin America, the legend of the Lechuza, a witch who can transform into a giant owl. It shares striking similarities with the Owl Man. The Lechuza is said to have large glowing eyes and an imposing wingspan, much like the descriptions of the Owl Man. In Russia, Mothman-like sightings were reported before the 1999 apartment bombings in Moscow. Witnesses described seeing a large, dark figure with glowing red eyes again, and wings eerily similar to the Mothman and Owlman reports. Even in recent years, there have been numerous reports of a Mothman-like creature in Chicago. Since 2017, dozens of witnesses have reported seeing a large flying humanoid with glowing red eyes around the city, particularly near Lake Michigan.